character creation system is just as plain as Xenoverse 1. Why can't I make my character look like a Super Saiyan 4 with white fur? You can make your character look incredibly stupid, but you can't make him look like a beast. Your character never speaks in the game. The voices are only for screaming and those little noises while gathering energy for a blast.
There are a few rules you must keep. First, firing a Kamehameha within city limits is prohibited. Time patrollers wishing to fly when not on duty are required to obtain a flying license.
You can't even clash beams together, so what does it matter? Also, I just created my character, so what do you call this? My character is a level 1. He's flying around the city, but once I have control, the ability to fly is taken away.
Special Beam Cannon! Piccolo!
How childish. Oh yeah, sure. Some guys appear out of nowhere from a portal, but since he's getting ready to fight Raditz, Goku doesn't ask who the fuck he is. When you defeat Raditz, the game won't go into a cutscene. They've added no effort to developing this game. Be aware, I'm going to be saying that a lot.
What was that? Where did...
The Time Patroller is right behind Piccolo, but Piccolo still doesn't see him.
Except for your entrance.
Agreed. For someone who knows how to fly, it's very foolish to fall on their ass like that. Nothing is more annoying than having to press a button every time to more useless garbage. These damn loading screens. I'm going to give it 20 cents for each second. My character does not move up and down with the hovering propeller. What is the point of me having to keep pressing something when they're actually speaking within the next transition?
In fact, he looks just like Goku.
This guy looks just like me for some reason. Of course, you and me look alike, Kakarot. We're both disposable, low-class warriors.
So, just because you're both low-class warriors means that you're going to look like him? In that case, why doesn't Vegeta and Nappa look alike? They're both elite warriors. In the anime, Goku had told King Kai to wish for everyone on planet Namek to be moved to Earth except for Frieza and Goku himself. The crazy part is Goku requested this to King Kai while fighting Frieza, so why was it surprising that King Kai made the wish?
Thank you.
The developers took the effort to make this scene when they could have just added a pop-up menu saying, "Hey, congrats, you can fly now." If that's the case, why not add more important scenes that is relevant to the story? Okay, there's a big problem with this. The last fighting scene was Goku versus Frieza, then the next scene was Piccolo and 17 versus Cell? What about the introduction of future Trunks? What about the rest of the fight scenes such as Trunks and Frieza? Trunks and Goku? Trunks explained to Goku about the androids that will be terrorizing the entire planet and how they kill the Z fighters except for Goku since he dies from a heart virus before the androids appear. Why not show everyone's training for the next 3 years, preparing for the androids? Why not show the appearance of Android 19 and 20? Why not show the fight between Goku weakened by the virus against Android 19? Why not show Vegeta versus Android 19? Vegeta turning Super Saiyan for the first time was very important to the Dragon Ball history. Was it not? After Vegeta killed Android 19, Android 20 escaped to his laboratory to release the androids that terrorized Trunks' timeline. Why wasn't that explained? Why not show the fight with Vegeta and Android 18, while Android 17 was fighting the rest of the Z fighters? And after all that, then you can explain who the hell Cell is and why he's so damn strong and why he's after Androids 17 and 18. It's games like that can be a real pain. If you don't know the story to Dragon Ball Z, you should not be playing this game.
You gotta be kidding me! Solar Flash!
I don't care if this game is mostly about what if events. This game is also about fixing the errors of history and change history back to how it was. This error was not corrected, which means the developer rushed to finish the game. Lazy writing and effort. Why didn't the fight with Trunks and Semi Perfect Cell happen? Nonetheless, why didn't I explain how Cell was able to reach his perfect state? Well, since the game won't explain things, it's my job to do so. Super Vegeta was too strong for Cell. Cell knew of Vegeta's weakness and played him. Cell stated if Vegeta lets Cell absorb Android 18, Cell will reach his perfect form and be able to defeat Vegeta. Vegeta welcomed the challenge and let Cell absorb Android 18, which after Cell completely destroyed Vegeta.
Stronger my dad and I became in the hyperbolic time chamber. So, to test how strong Goku and the rest of us could get, he devised the Cell Games. But if he's already achieved his perfect form, I don't think the Cell Games will happen.
But Trunks, didn't you say after Cell reached his perfect form, he came with something called the Cell Games?
After Cell reached his perfect form, he came up with something called the Cell Games.
I'm pretty sure Cell pulled out 7 Cell Juniors, not 3. Yup, 7 it is. This scene is an absolute classic and I will never forget that. But why didn't the Z Fighters help Gohan like in the anime? Gohan was not going to be able to do this by himself. With the help of everyone, Gohan killed Cell. But why didn't it show Vegeta distracting Cell? For some reason, the developers were too lazy to explain what really happened.
Gohan? You're still alive?
We'll fix that soon enough. Kill him. Full power.
Gohan! No, it can't be. Gohan! Gohan!
Trunks, you came from the future, didn't you? So Bulma was able to finish her time machine. I'm really proud of you, Trunks.
Thanks.
Right. It's not the time for this. 17 and 18 are attacking the city.
You're right. And this time, Gohan. Gohan, I'll go with you to fight. This time, I won't hold you back.
What are you saying? You know you're not allowed to do that, Trunks. If you help out Gohan here, you'll change the course of history.
I know, but
Trunks?
Please, you have to stop Trunks.
Trunks. Is there something you want to tell me? If you're here, all grown up, then the future is safe, isn't it? And so, this fight has a real purpose. That's enough for me.
No, you can't. Go on.
Trunks, it looks like you've made a good friend. You can't abandon a good friend, can you? It was really good to see you, Trunks.
Go on.
I've always wanted to see this scene all my life. This game made it possible, and for that, 1,000 likes. But I'm a little confused. Gohan had to knock Trunks out in order to keep Trunks out of the battle. Here is Trunks right in front of Gohan before he dies. Isn't this changing history? Why hasn't this been corrected? Trunks looks all around, but doesn't look up. There's a big issue with this. Where's Kibito and the Supreme Kai? They have a huge role in the Majin Buu saga. Why aren't they in the game? The Majin Buu saga could have at least started in the World Tournament as a cutscene and explain how things got out of hand so bad. But starting the saga in the middle of Goku and Vegeta's fight is horrible writing, and that just explains how lazy these developers are. What about Vegeta's fight with Pri-Pri? Or Goku's fight against Yakan? Or Gohan's fight with Dabura? Once again, the developers were too lazy to put in the effort to make the complete story of Dragon Ball. It could have at least explained how Majin Buu was released from the spell that prevented him from being released.
Dad!
Trunks, take care of your mother for me.
Huh?
I haven't hugged you even once. Since you were a baby. Let's embrace.
Come on, Dad. You're embarrassing me.
Take care, my son.
Oh.
Take those two as far away as you can. Hurry! I'm counting on you, Piccolo. I know how to be rid of you now. For good. This is the first time he's ever fought for something other than himself. He's given his own life. I'll keep you from coming back this time. By blowing you to dust. Farewell, Bulma, Trunks. Even you.
So after Vegeta sacrifices his life, the story skipped everything up until Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Who is Gotenks? Where did he come from? How did he reach Super Saiyan 3? The game won't bother to explain none of that because the developers wanted to rush the game. So Gotenks only fought Boo for a few minutes. The fusion only lasts 30 minutes. Gotenks ran out of time. What does that tell you? First of all, where's Goku? Goku Super Saiyan 3 was being slaughtered by Janemba. Goku should be in this scene as well. Vegeta did not kill Janemba by himself. Vegeta and Goku had to fuse to kill Janemba. My god, why was this game rushed? Change history back to the way it was. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. This old asshole had me collect 15 TP medals so he can see some girls through books. So after the fight with Gotenks and Boo, the developers move on to the Kid Buu saga. Why? What about Mr. Gohan? What about Vegito? Why would you skip the fight with Bootanks? Not to mention Buuhan. What a disappointment. The developers could have at least showed Kid Buu blowing up the earth. But no, they want to give us an unfinished game.
It's here! Whoa! Get away! Get away! Let's go! Take that!
I hope you were born someone good. See ya!
See what I mean about being lazy? It did not go that easy for Goku and the Spirit Bomb. Kid Buu held that Spirit Bomb and sent it right back to Goku. Damn, you ugly. The developers added more effort in Xenoverse 1. Last time I had to fight Whis, I had to fight Whis and Beerus. It took me days beating them. This took me one try.
Swear that I'll make them pay dearly for upsetting Lord Beerus like that.
What the fuck are you gonna do about it? Why add this scene when they're better looking one?
I'm being pulled in!
One last ace in the hole. I'll send you to the space between dimensions. And it's a one-way trip. Once you go in, there's no coming out.
So you had this power all along? Why didn't you use it before?
About them anymore. Let's finish this quickly. It's time to go, Mira.
What the?
This horrible animation and god-awful lip sync.
Bardock?
I can't shake him off! How is he so strong? Don't! How
can someone so weak overpower me? How dare you make a fool of me? This time, it's not about the Saiyans. Even my son, Kakarot. I'm here for payback! Never underestimate a Saiyan's power! Get ready! How could I? By the likes of you!
And Toa, you just let that happen. Why exactly?
Where did you end up anyway?
We went through a wormhole into an unidentified point in time.
So, how did it all go?
And how did you get out?
You two have done a lot of great work together. I don't want to see any infighting now.
That's right. The four of us have a sworn duty to defend history.
And you guys had done a magnificent job on doing so.
However, you have my undying respect. That is why I must beat you.
Okay, so you think you're Sasuke now? Okay, first, this fusion is sick. He's in the game. He serves a huge purpose in the game. You can't expect him as DLC, being cut off from the game for money. Sad.
Do it!
Does this mean I lose?
No, it means you win. Fuck your forgiveness. Yo, what's up? It's syi-infinite. Thank you very much for watching the video. Hope you guys liked the video. I worked on it a lot. Took me a while, but I finished it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, rate, comment, and subscribe. If you look at the upper right, you'll see everything wrong with Resident Evil 4. If you haven't checked that out, go check it out. Let me know what you guys think about it. Hopefully you guys like that as well. So, talk to you guys later, and enjoy your day.